Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. The Astros find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Brad Vick, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Leading off tonight for Houston.
Standing in, Diego Corona. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and, in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Chan is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Throw over to first. Oh, and it bugs him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing there for Houston. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Luis Rodriguez will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Astros from the opening bell will have to deal with a real threat on the base paths.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Next for Seattle, Mike Trout. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
One and two, here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Standing in now, Nick McHugh, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll come in here at 263, 9 homers and 28 RBIs. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cox on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Count remains at 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here comes the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Guerrero ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in for Houston, number 30, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting in, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Now batting, David Lee. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gary Cox would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Hunter Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Gabriel Guerrero. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-1 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting in, the pitcher, Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. first pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 2 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Diego Corona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside. And this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So striding in, Archie Chan. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez moves over. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
At the plate, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dip.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Guerrero going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, number 3. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Takes this the other way to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, number 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready on 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Next for the Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Into the box, Nate Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Here comes the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Walker, just 18 years old, has had a nice season to this point, and he may well earn a spot on the All-Star squad because of it. He comes into today second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Houston. Digging in, Mike Zunino as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Mike Zunino.
The pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a splitter is over for a called third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. One out, nobody on. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Turner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Rodriguez, a former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's
Now
been a
batting,
rough go of
center
it at the plate
fielder,
with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No balls and 1 strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Astros.
Riding in once again, number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Molina is under it. 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Now to the plate, David Lee. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diego Corona.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch on its way, and that misses ball 1. in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The 2-0 on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Cox at second with 2 down. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the payoff pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano, a base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick McHugh, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at bats for this team right now.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count now, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Trout looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Ball
3-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And don't forget, he
Now
gave up a
batting.
long ball earlier in this
3.
inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Your attention,
Edwin
please.
Diaz takes the
Now
ball
pitching
here as
for
he'll
the
enter
Mariners.
with a runner at first and
Number
nobody
45,
out.
Edwin Diaz.
Number 3 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lee gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, number 2. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
At the plate, Nate Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a dive, but he's back.
He's going.
1-0. There he goes. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Rodriguez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Middle of the night from T-Mobile Park. It's now 4-0 Houston. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Way to go.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Gabriel Guerrero. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Standing in, Mike Zunino. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Too low, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Guerrero at second, Molina on at first with nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
1-1 to count. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping up now, number 30. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. On the season, number 30 brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher
Now
continuing to make a guy
hitter.
chase out of the zone.
David
When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike 1. Popped up. Dozier on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 4-0 lead. In now, Sean Rodriguez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've
Leading
only
off
mustered
for
a
the
total of
Mariners,
3 hits.
the
Not
left
terrible,
fielder,
but they're certainly not
Sean
firing on all cylinders.
Well, let's get it a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Ready once again, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to 3rd. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 1-0 home misses for the 2nd ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Nick McHugh is on deck. Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go
Now
from
batting.
3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Nick McHugh, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. David Rollins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73, David Rollins.
Settling in now, Diego Corona. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Corona.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pops this one up. Zunino has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Digging in, Archie Chan. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number 8.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
In now, Michael Lee. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Rollins playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 delivery. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 3-1 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Chan stands at second with 2 gone. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Number 2 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0 is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding into the box, Nate Walker. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. In there, 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Turner is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave him loaded. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Hunter Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He'll throw down to first, one away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping into the box, Gabriel Guerrero. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 4-0. Brian Moran is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Brian Moran.
So coming to the plate, number 30. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners nothing. Here now is Mike Zunino. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Too high, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Another full count offering on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike one. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Sean Rodriguez waits on deck. Three-two pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying
Now
when a
batter,
hitter makes you
left
work as
fielder.
hard as he did right there.
Yeah.
He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably
Rodriguez.
thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping into the box, Sean Rodriguez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Digging in and looking for more, Archie Chan, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way is a swinging strike on the slider. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Guerrero's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners nothing. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. And the pitch. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Joe Smith enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Joe Smith.
Nick McHugh will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Cano stands at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt, right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
4-0 the score tonight. The Houston Astros get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Luis Rodriguez earns his 12th victory in the ball game and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Brad Vick was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.